Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of NSB Custom Cars. When we last talked, I had put this new steering box on the car, which old steering box back on the car, and it was really nice power steering, but I was leaking out the shaft still. So last week they sent me out of town. I was in Atlanta, Georgia all week working, so the weekend I stayed up in Tennessee. Came back, I worked another complete week, and now I finally got back to where I can address this issue. So, pretty much what I did, or I'm not finished with it yet, I have started on it already, is I took the seal that I put in my original gearbox that I didn't work evidently, but it wasn't leaking, it just didn't have no power steering, it was messed up. So I took the cap back off of it, and I got the seal come out with a little socket in there. Popped it out, didn't hurt the seal none, I hope. Pulled the steering column out of the car, moved it back some. I didn't pull it all the way out. Took a screwdriver, I pried with a hammer and pried the old seal out. Popped this new seal in, so now I'm going to be putting it back together. Fingers crossed, third time's a charm. Hopefully we got it. Let me show you what we got. I do have the steering column pulled back. I unbolted from inside. It was this shaft seal right here that was bad. I got it out. Everything's gonna be good. Right here's the seal. You can see where I hit into it with a screwdriver and pried it out. The other one I came in here with a socket on the back side of it. I had to pull a bearing out of it, but I popped the new seal out because I just put that's a brand new seal. So hopefully we got her sealed up. As you see here, I took the 3 bolts loose from the column, and there's 4 bolts in the plate that holds it against the firewall. Slid the steering column back, set it down here on my seat. So now we got to get this back in, bolted back up, hooked back up, and we'll give it a shot. Well, third time was the charm. Took care of the leak on the power steering on my Super B. I give it a ride around the block a couple times. I parked it in here overnight. Got no more leaks. Everything looking good on that. So right now at this point, you know, I've got my slicks, I've got my master cylinder put on, and I've got the power steering took care of. Last but least, I've got one more little issue that I'm having with my Super B, and it's on my fuel injection. We keep adjusting it, playing with it, and it's just getting too much gas. And we're having a feeling that we have something going on with the map sensor in it. So we're going to have to make a phone call to FAST and let them educate us a little bit on it, and hopefully we can get a new map sensor, or either I may have to take the throttle body off, send it back to them, let them look at it, but I have a feeling it's in the throttle body because it used to be a Easy EFI 2.0, which was self-learning, and it ran great for several years. Then all of a sudden it started giving it too much gas and it wouldn't learn no more. So ended up sending my box back, the control box, and I got the FXI now, which is all computerized, so we can adjust it and do what we want. But we adjust it, do what we want, and it's not taking it right. So evidently there's something up with the throttle body, I hope. So that's going to come down the road a little bit. Right now we got the dart back in here. I'm going to be doing a few things that's going to be on our next video. This weekend's pretty much gone, but before we finish this video, I got one little thing I'm going to show you. Every three to 4 months, I go out here and I start up my old Farmall. I hate for things to just sit and not run, because when they do, they eventually don't run. So I think I'll out here and show you starting up my old Farmall. It's a pretty fun thing to do. So come on out, let's check it out. So this is the old Farmall. I come out and start it every so often. We don't like things sitting around not running. Has no battery in it. But one good thing about Farmall is you don't have to have a battery. First of all, we need to turn the fuel on. kind of chilly. I don't know if I need to choke it any or not. I think we're just going to do about a half a choke. The old hand crank. In the hole. Phew. Come on, baby. That easy. They only make cars that good. 1941. And one thing, this is the heavy duty cast iron front end, doesn't have the pipe front end. So you can see that's all cast iron rectangle. Most of these tractors you see like that have the old pipe front end, they're all bent up. Got brand new tires all the way around. Believe it or not, at one time I had this completely restored and looked pretty. I'll show you some pictures of it. But I'm going to have to go back through it again and clean her up. Well, as you see, the old Farmall fires right up and runs. They just don't make things like that anymore. That's a good running little tractor. It's always been a good running little tractor. Matter of fact, when I bought that tractor, it's at the factory where I used to work at, and a long time ago they used to mow the grass with it out there at the factory. And it sat around back for, after they quit doing it, they hired people to come mow. It probably sat out back for 10 years, and it went downhill pretty bad. And I bought it from the factory, had a little bid on it, you know, everybody in the factory bid, and I won the bid, brought it home. I completely redone the tractor. Not completely redone it. I cleaned it up, painted it, and got what was broke on it, or not broke, but what it needed done to it. Fixed it up, and I mowed my house up in Tennessee with it for the whole time I was there. And then when we moved here to Florida, I actually mowed the lawn here, the grass with it, up until 4 or 5 years ago. I bought that zero turn, and then it's just set. And it's gone downhill. Like I said, when you let one sit, they go downhill. But the old tractor runs good. I need to clear out that radiator in it, and the mower deck's got rusted on it. I need to put some new plating on it and go back through it, clean it up, paint it again. But other than that, it's a good running little tractor. So hopefully our next video will be on the Dart some. Not to mention we plan on going to the track with it here this coming weekend, so I got some things I need to try to get done to it. So don't forget to like us and subscribe. Appreciate all your views. Thank you.